What's up, everybody? Well, it's a new day on the claim, and I just got finished downloading the 4.7 gigabyte update for Gold Rush. It's quite a bit of updates this time. They did a lot of bug fixes apparently, and look at this. Y'all didn't get to see it last time, but I don't think so. But my hood's back on. I had gone over to the river, whatever that river claim is, Lost River claim, or I forget what it's called now. Anyway, so I was kind of backing up and trying to get turned around on with some of them little narrow paths over there, and I got stuck on a rock, and so I was just trying to, keep nailing the gas and hoping it was going to break loose. Well, the truck kind of squatted down, and I thought, oh boy, here goes that lowrider glitch, and um, my hood popped off, and it just kind of landed over here by the front tire, and so I picked it up and threw it in the back of the truck and drove it over to the claim, but apparently they fixed it to where it reattached it. So anyway, that's nice. Oh, and also a bit of an update here. You can see, let's see, wonder where I can go to get a nice overview. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get up there. Well, anyway, I kind of did a bit of dozer work and got kind of moved everything. Got the wash plants moved. Let's see if I can get up here where we can see a little bit. It'd be nice to kind of hop up on one of these, but no, anyway. So as you can see, I just moved everything from where just below where that water pump is to the left. That's where I had the wash plant sitting side by side, and so I dozed a little entry road right there where that hose is coming across. So I drove them in and parked them, right there where they're at. So that's kind of nice. And then I'm just using the excavator up here on this upper tier to dig on both sides. You can see I've been digging both over there. And I also did I did melt down some more gold and sold the bar at the bank. So that's where the $29,580 came from. And also, before I did that though, I bought this little mobile fuel trailer. So that'll be nice. We have to drive all the way into town every time and to fuel up. I've got all the pumps filled and ready to go. You can see 100% there. And I bypassed that when I just went ahead and stretched out this red hose all the way down to this one here. And that one's pumped up or fueled up and ready to go. Well, looks like I knocked over my light. Yeah, should be good enough. Maybe I'll move it back just a little. It's hard to get this thing oriented just right. Yeah, that should work. Alright, well, let's just go ahead and I've already got a few buckets in the back of the truck. I got 6 of them back there, so let's try to get about 6 more. It should take probably about 30 minutes or so. And let's see if we can't, get us some more gold before the workers eat it all up. Or, yeah, get some more gold and then make some money for the workers bleed us dry money. Yeah, so I do have a couple of workers going still. One is here on this claim and one's over on the whatever the world that other claim is. Let's see. That's Old Arnold, and what is the other one? Rivertown. Yeah, I couldn't think of it. I knew it was River something. Rivertown. Yeah, I got a couple or one worker over there, I think. I may have 3. Anyway, let's get fired up and get going here. And one thing I have not tested yet. I mean, literally just got finished downloading the update, and I just fired the game up. So one thing they did change was you can use the bracket keys on the keyboard to switch between vehicles now. So that'll be super nice, especially when you're running the front end loader and the dozer or rock truck or something like that. You can switch between, like especially the rock truck and the excavator. But let me go ahead and turn everything on. And then we'll try out the new hotkeys for swapping between vehicles. Okay, so I'm just going to hit the left bracket and see what happens. Okay, now we're in the dozer. Now we're in the truck. And there's the excavator. Cool. Alright, and also I did figure out how to get my joysticks to natively work with the game. And it's a process, but it does work. What you have to do is, like, say in my case, I have a gamepad type controller and 2 joysticks. So what you have to do is, first of all, it's already full. Huh. Maybe they changed the capacity of that thing. I said, a lot to learn with this new update. There's a lot of stuff changed. There's a big bug fix list of stuff, and a few new changes and a bit new content, but mostly just bug fixes this time, which is nice. Okay, so they changed it to where 1 bucket full fills up the mobile wash plant. That's interesting. Let's see. Anyway, where was I at? I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, yeah. Okay, so to get your joysticks set up, like in my case, the gamepad and 2 joysticks, what you have to do is kind of crazy. You have to first plug in your gamepad and get everything set up like you want it on that one. Then you have to exit the game, unplug your gamepad, plug in one of your joysticks, get it set up like you want it, repeat the process until you've got all your controllers set up like you want it. Then you can start the game up and start playing. It's kind of clunky, but it does work. I did finally get everything fixed up, and it's so much smoother too than using the joystick key like I was. You know, I'm not really sure if I like the 1 scoop of a bucket fills up the wash plant, because you kind of got to be careful dumping it in there. I mean, because if it's not completely empty and you dump it, you're gonna lose some pay dirt. And you know, whenever I get ready to start working on Tier 3, getting the big wash plant set up, I may have to fire the workers, because they'll eat through some money in a hurry. But it does seem like they balanced that, and the other big issue that was fixed was they've increased the amount of time that's daylight. So if you notice, it's we just hopped out of the trailer after spending the night, so it was daylight when we first got started, and I've been going now for, I guess, close to a little over 8.5 minutes now, and it's still 7:44. So I like the fact that they increased the daylight, because it went way too fast before, way too fast. They should have had that fixed to begin with. So real quickly, let me just look at something and kind of give you an idea of what I'm thinking here. So the reason why I decided to, and I gotta switch to driving mode to make it. There we go. Okay, so I leveled out this level here where the wash plants are in the dozer, because what I had in mind was to build just a big shelf on both sides, or multi-tier, have the wash plants in the bottom and the excavator on top. That way, um, and what I really should have done was just started digging on one side. I just thought about that, because then I could just move my excavator right down to the end. But anyway, what we can do is I can move over to the other side and do it better. That's what I'll probably do. I'll probably start the excavator over there on the other side near where the dozer is, and I'll start working from, as you're looking here on the screen, from right to left. And I'll just move the mobile wash plants a little bit at a time and move the excavator down just a little too. Because what I was thinking about doing was where that pump is, the little tier up island looking thing right there, you can see the big hole in front of the dozer. That's where the excavator was, and the idea I had was I was going to just push up dirt with the dozer so that the excavator could continually have something to dig from. But that was a bit of a work. That's a bit of work there. So I gave that up. And so I think this method here, but once we get to back in that part of the claim, we'll have to think about doing something different probably, and then on over towards the edge, I can probably just keep moving everything towards the black and yellow tape over there. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But now some of those other claims are really big, and we can probably do something even different. Oops. That's my view I wanted right there. And the other bit of news today is American Truck Simulator finally released New Mexico DLC, and I've got it downloaded and ready to go. So probably next week I'll have some American Truck Simulator gameplay, unless I decide to record some gameplay tonight. I do have some time tonight, Thursday night, so I've got a bit of time to record some gameplay. So I may do that tonight, and then I may actually release it on maybe on Saturday or Sunday. I may release an extra video. Now I'm going to have to make sure that back here behind my excavator I don't go any further than probably where I'm at right now, because I got to have room to drive back behind this area, and then I got to have room to maneuver my excavator out of here when I get finished here. So I can't I don't want to block myself in where I can't get out. I don't know if that's 100%, and that's the okay, good. So there's two more buckets of gold material. Wow, that seems awfully full. They must have changed that too. Cause see, these don't look quite as full, but I pulled them off of there when they said 100%. So they must have changed that. Well, now that one's not quite as full. That's kind of strange. It says it's 100%, but it's not. Doesn't look near as full as that other one. See, look at that one I just dropped in there compared to the first one. That's weird. And the other bad thing about um, my setup here is I got to go all the way down here just to get up the hill. I mean, I maybe could hop up there, but I don't want to risk falling into one of these holes that I've dug and then not be able to get out. Although I guess now they got the tabs you can, or the keys, hotkeys to switch vehicles. I guess that's not an issue anymore. I didn't think about that. And I don't want to forget, today is Veterans Day, so if you're a veteran, thank you for your service, and hope you are having a good day and taking advantage of any time off you may have. I don't get today off, but for those of you that do, it must be nice. Oh yeah, so the new episode of Curse of Oak Island started Tuesday night, and I didn't get to watch it until last night, which was Wednesday. And yeah, I don't know. I'm hopeful this year that they find something. They've got a lot of new technology. It looks like there's some fancy cameras, and oh no, I don't have a bucket down there. Golly, I've been running all that and didn't have a bucket. Gosh. And let's see if I can get up. Well, I can't get up there, I don't think. I can get up here. Yeah. Golly, I didn't even realize I didn't have a bucket there. I forgot to put it in there. Anyway, so Curse of Oak Island, they did send a real high definition camera down. I think that was that C1 shaft, and the water had settled quite a bit. All the sediments and stuff had settled down, and they actually got some good video, and they saw some interesting things down there. But when they sent the diver, of course he couldn't find anything. I don't know, I guess whenever they sent him down, it kind of disturbed the water and sediments went crazy again. It was like zero visibility in there. But he managed to bring up a bag of goo, is basically what it was. But yeah, I think this year might be the year they find something. I'm hopeful, because I would like to see what's down there. I mean, it's obviously something down there. Somebody went to a lot of trouble to bury something. I'll be interested to see what the gold output's going to be too. They should have kind of fixed a few things too. I think there was something. I read something in the update log about. I think maybe gold content of front end loader versus excavator maybe, or something. I think they adjusted a little something. So that's 100%. That's 80 something. So probably one more scoop should get us to 100% on both of them. Yeah, I think I'm going to unplug this. We don't need these work lights. It's just affecting my frame rate. Alright, so how many we got now? Let's see, 4, 7, 10. Okay, so a couple more. Let's just do a couple more. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the New Mexico DLC. I'm going to definitely tonight play it. I'll probably record some gameplay tonight as well. I'll definitely test it out and see how I like it. I think it's going to be really nice. So they've got a lot of neat stuff in there now, like you know, car crashes and things like that that'll really make you kind of, you really have to kind of plan your route. Not so much plan your route, but I mean, you know, like if you've got a delivery in a certain time period, it's really going to affect you know, all that, because if you're slowed down for car wrecks and stuff, it's obviously going to affect the delivery time. So that'll be kind of neat. And of course, just all the new roads and towns and things to see, so I'll be looking forward to that. So that pop-up message is kind of annoying about it's already being full. Yeah, that's super annoying. Wish they would do something about that. Maybe give you the option to not display it, or just put a little smaller something up there. I don't know. That's very annoying. Now the really neat thing about this game is I've been keeping up with it quite a bit since it was first announced, and like I'm pretty sure I've said before that I backed them on Kickstarter. But yeah, I've been keeping up with a lot of the stuff, and supposedly somewhere down the line, I would imagine once they get all the bugs fixed and add a bit more content, they're going to implement a breakdown schedule kind of thing where if you're working with the excavator, maybe a hydraulic hose might break, or you might bust a track if you're tracking over rocky terrain or something. So that'll be interesting. It'll add a bunch to the game. Oh, okay. Well, I just found a new shortcut here on the keyboard my gamepad for swapping between vehicles. Okay, so let's throw this one in the back of the truck. And let's grab that one. And let's get everything shut down. Alright. Lots of stuff to shut down. I think the excavator's still running, but that's okay. I put a little bit more fuel in there not too long ago. And I had also read where the fuel is so low. What does that mean? Which fuel is so low? I don't know. It didn't tell me which fuel was low, it just said fuel's low. Anyway, we'll figure it out. So let's go ahead and get the truck fired up. Let's go over to the tent, and we'll get all this washed in the wave table, magnetite separator, all that good stuff. Oops, keep forgetting I had that set different. He's probably talking about this pump right here. It's down to 40-something%. Anyway, we're still good there. I'll get us filled up for next time. Oops. Yeah, for some reason instead of X to shut the engine off, or to get out of this truck, I've got it set to A for some reason on my gamepad. I'm not quite sure how that happened. Yeah, I'm really loving the fact already that it takes so long between day and night cycles, because used to by now it would already be dark. And it's well, we've been going here for about 30 something minutes now, about almost 30, well, a little over 33 minutes, and it's still daylight. In fact, it's only 12:30. That's nice, because it's more realistic. I think up in Alaska in the summertime that you get a lot more daylight hours. I think that's correct. I haven't looked it up to see. I don't remember either, but I'm thinking that in the summertime it's more daylight hours. Could be wrong. Yeah, it does take a while to unload all these buckets. And usually that's why I stick to about 10 or 12 per clean out. Just so I'm not hauling buckets around for half a day, but since they fixed it, I guess maybe it won't be too bad. It just takes time to get everything set up, but that's the main thing is all the setup and organization. You gotta make sure all your buckets are there, everything's fueled up, stays fueled up. You gotta have all your mobile wash plants and things arranged correctly so that when you're digging, you can not have to, travel a ways to dump dirt in and things like that. So if you stay organized, it's pretty pretty simple process, pretty easy process. All right, let's get everything fired up over here, and we should have enough fuel to, we're not going to be running for half a day. And I think, yeah, the wavetable is going now, so let me unplug that. They added a sound for the wavetable. Alright, we'll start running some dirt through here. Uh, 79%. Okay, so we should have maybe 2 more buckets to run through. Then our magnetite bucket will be full. We can go dump in the trailer. That should get us up to 70%. So we're getting close to having a full magnetite trailer. I'm looking forward to seeing what they, how they fix that. Because used to, you didn't have to run it through the magnetite separator. You could just dump buckets of dirt into the magnetite trailer, haul it over to the magnetite sell point, and you would get $10,000. I never did do that because, in my opinion, that's kind of cheating. So I never did that. But I'm looking forward to having a full magnetite trailer, then going over there and selling it and see what we get. Alright, 98%. I'm going to go ahead and dump that out. So we're at 60%. Now we're at 70. Alright. Here's that bucket that was more full than the others. Let's see what happens. Probably nothing. Looks exactly like the others. Alright, last one. You can hear the wavetable in there oscillating back and forth. That's pretty cool. Now I wonder if they ever fixed it to where you have to wait till the first bucket is done before you can put another bucket of material in the wavetable. Don't know, but we will anyway. I should have looked to see how much I had to start with. I don't remember. Well, we had 6 ounces, I believe, before that second bucket went in. So there's a little over 6.5. So there's 7.5. Looks like we're still getting about an ounce per bucket. Yeah, it's looking like they didn't really change much, because I was normally getting about an ounce per bucket. So we should have close to 13.1 if this holds true. Oh, well, no, okay. Not quite an ounce per bucket. Maybe it depends on the bucket. That one was a pretty good bucket. So 13.5. There's 14. 14.3. 14.5, 14.6, 14.7. So that was a little over an ounce per bucket. I guess it kind of varies. Well, that's good. Oh, almost caught it midair. All right, last bucket. So 17.396. Well, that's not bad. I'm kind of liking that they have varied it. So I mean, it's more true to real life that you know, a certain part of the claim is going to have more gold than another. So I like that, and I do like the fact that I can record video for our gameplay. Let's see. Well, we're a little past 45 minutes now, and it's still daylight. That's nice. We would have had to sleep probably twice. uh, all right, everybody. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right here today, and I'm gonna keep on working on getting some more gold and you know, material run through the wash plants and get some more gold. Um, I'm kind of thinking that I'm probably gonna have to fire the workers here pretty quick because we've got, let's see, where'd my piece of paper go? We've got to buy $126,100 worth of equipment to set up Tier 3. And if I continue to have the workers, they're going to be, well, let's see, it's been $29,472 for a little bit here. Let's see if it's like $1 per minute or what it's kind of working out to be. There's over a minute there. Okay, well this may not be too bad, because a few minutes, game minutes now, has passed by and it hasn't budged on the money, and our gold's still going up a little bit. I don't know. I'll probably keep them. Before it was, I mean, golly, it was eating the money up quick. But anyway, we will definitely be working towards Tier 3. And I think they have it now to where you can sell some equipment too. So it may be that, well, I'm probably going to hang on to the mobile wash plants, because I can move one to a different claim. And I could run one maybe down here and put a worker on it or something, and then I can be running Tier 3 up in there. But what we really need is probably a front end loader, and I think that thing's about $97,000. But anyway, so we're going to need a good bit more money. So I'm probably going to run quite a bit through these mobile wash plants and fill up tons of buckets and get it sold, so we can buy that stuff, because you know, it costs to move the equipment down here, and I don't want to you know, I don't want to bring it down here piece by piece, because it just ended up costing us more money. So when I get ready to set up the Tier 3 wash plant, I'm probably going to buy it all at once and transport it all at once. But before that, I'm probably going to end up buying a front end loader. I'm not 100% about that. I mean, when we get Tier 3 going, we'll definitely need it. But just for our setup here, I kind of like what I'm doing with having the excavator up there and dumping it into the mobile wash plant. So probably won't need the front end loader until we get Tier 3, which means we need to add another 90 something thousand, I think, to our 126, which brings it up to 200 and something. So we're gonna need a lot of money. But anyway, I'm gonna work on getting some more buckets of material run through the wash plants in between videos. And I just kind of want to make a video this time, because it has been a little while since I made one. I did make some different, you know, the setup's a little bit different. And I want to talk about the new update too that came out today. But anyway, thanks for watching. This is Jonathan on Gold Rush. Appreciate y'all tuning in and watching this, and hope you enjoyed it. Have a good one. We'll see you next time.